feel like Linkin Park is always forever going to be a band that when I listen to their music, it's going to make me emotional. Just because. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Brandy, and I'm really happy about today's video, and that is because we're checking out some Linkin Park. Now, unironically, I have been in such a Linkin Park mood recently, and I've been like binging their music and stuff on all of my road trips and everything. So they've already been on my mind. So then the fact that they have a new song that just dropped, well, I say new lightly, but a new song to us that is dropping. I feel like it's just the universe coming together, and it's a perfect mix, and I love it. So we're going to get into that today. But before we do, full reminder, I put up new videos here every single day at 4 p.m. Eastern, and we are on the road to 30K subscribers right now. So if you do like what I do here, feel free to subscribe. It helps out so incredibly much. And I stream over on Twitch Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. If you ever want to come through and chat with me in real time, that is 100% the place to do it. And all of my links are down in the description below. I do want to apologize. I've been sick for like almost 2 weeks now, so my throat is shot and my nose is running. So the nasaliness, I apologize. Bear with me. But we are going to get into today's video without further ado. And I'm so excited. We are checking out the song Friendly Fire by Linkin Park. I already feel like I'm going to cry, so I have to like mentally prepare myself.
Staring right into the darkness through an empty open door. Can't put back what's been broken, can't change the moment we went too far. We're pulling apart for no reason. We're pulling a trigger in a useless war. And if we come back or go into the black, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? I was supposed to protect you, no matter what's to come. Somehow forgot when they told me we hurt the ones we love. Can't put back what's been broken, can't change the moment we went too far. We're pulling apart for no reason. We're pulling a trigger in a useless war. And if we come back and go into the black, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting? It's just friendly fire. 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 We're strangers in between the darkness, diving underneath. I'll find you out on the horizon. We'll never be enemies. Can't put back what's been broken. Can't change the moment we went too far. Falling apart for no reason. We're pulling a trigger in a useless war. And if we come back and go into the black, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting? It's just friendly fire. Fire.
This is the way that Chester is singing here and the sound of his voice. I'm like trying to pinpoint in what era of Linkin Park this would have been from. Because obviously Chester. Anyways, I'm not gonna I'm gonna cry if I talk about it too much. But this sounds very much like their album that came out in 2017, right before he passed. That album has this type of a little bit of electronic like subtlety to it, and his voice was like this softer tone that still had the emotion and the energy behind it, but it was a little toned down from some of the earlier days of Linkin Park. So I'm feeling like this would have been a B-side from maybe that album, or if possibly in between that album and the one before, somewhere in that range. And even though it's not, I know, it's not a sad song, but I feel like Linkin Park is always forever going to be a band that when I listen to their music, it's gonna make me emotional just because. Um, so I'm trying to watch it and just like enjoy it for what it is and not like my emotions, take over while I'm trying to listen to it and just enjoy it. Um, but his vocals are just so beautiful and I love it. I love Chester. Oh, jeez. I just like, man, seeing him makes it hard not to get emotional, man. I can't be the only one that gets super emotional when they hear Linkin Park now. I can't be the only one. It doesn't matter how many years have gone past. It's still always gonna make, it's gonna be one of those losses that hit the hardest, and it will forever be an impact of that. But I am incredibly grateful that they are still releasing music with his vocals, B-sides or edited tracks or whatever that they have. I'm very appreciative that they can still keep Chester's memory alive and keep putting out songs that showcase how incredibly talented and wonderful of a person he is. I feel like with LP, I'm getting the same vibe that I got when I reacted to the Beatles dropping their song that came out. That was like revitalizing John Lennon's vocals and stuff, and I love that they're able to do this with Chester. Obviously, the decades of those two bands are, very separated, but still one in the same, trying to keep the memory alive of somebody that we've lost. And I love that we are able to still get music from Linkin Park and from Chester as a whole. And this was like an enjoyable, chill listen, a very chill vibes, which I feel like is different because the last few songs they released were all like Meteora sound, like BT songs, bonus tracks and such. And this is a much different feel, much different era of Linkin Park, which I love nonetheless. I am one of those Linkin Park fans that love them regardless of the album and just appreciated their evolution over time. So I love being able to see more from them from different times of their evolution, I guess. I wish. Words are hard right now. I'm sorry. But I do want to know what you guys think. Did you also cry watching this, even though it wasn't a sad song? I'm a very empathetic and emotional person, and it does not take much for me to like be in tune with my emotions and let those out. Not to mention, I'm not the type of person to like shy away from what I'm feeling either. And I feel very comfortable here with all of you that I'm able to share my thoughts and my feelings, and hopefully you guys can share those with me as well. Um, if you like this, as always, give it a big thumbs up. I appreciate you so much. If you have not seen it before, I've put this on several of my other videos, but if you look over to the side, I do have a suicide awareness and mental health charity that we're raising money for, and I have it on quite a few of my videos anytime we talk about discussions revolving around those topics. I try to make sure that that charity is attached to those videos, that people can get more information or people can donate if you are able to do so. But I just wanted to bring a little attention to that, and that to once again always reiterate that you are not alone, you are loved, you are so cared for, and that the world is a better place with you here, and to please always remember that. And with that being said, I love you all so very dearly. And I do hope to see you in the next video. So until then, bye fam.